What's up? Okay, so remember I told y'all I was just gonna be just dropping shit just because, and I'll figure out how to make it perfect later. Okay, so here's the next one. Let's talk about Lizzo, all right? So I'm gonna just say out the gate, fat people that hate Lizzo are jealous. I just wanna get that out, okay? Let me explain what I'm gonna say now, okay? As a person who was fat her whole life, okay, I know about the fat experience. I know about the looks. I know about the shaming. I know about the snide comments from people who you think love you, like your mother and your aunties and your daddy and your teachers and seemingly nice old people, you know, saying shit like you look healthy and all that other kind of shit. Like, you know, there is an experience that can make someone self-conscious as a fat person based on all of the people around them. Now, as an adult, we are already aware that the only people that drag other people are insecure people. We know this because we're adults. As adults, we all know everybody out here who dogging somebody out has a little tiny like tinge of jealousy about them, okay? That applies to the situation with Lizzo. I truly believe all the fat people that's dogging Lizzo out right now is coming at her because they are jealous of her freedom. And it's not even a freedom that fat people don't have. It's not a freedom that's being like kept from fat people. It's the same freedom fat people can have too. But it's so many fat people who are afraid to walk in our light and walk in their joy and walk in their love and just be unapologetic and honest about their experience. Like, it's so many that it's easy to hop on Twitter and see every single fat person on Twitter with 4-5 chins, everybody talking and dogging Lizzo out. It's just easy. It's easy to make excuses for the way that Lizzo takes up space rooted in people's insecurities. It's just way too fucking easy. I'm just trying to tell y'all, it's just way too fucking easy. There's so many people out here who wish that they could live a spontaneous and fierce life. And that's outside of femininity. Just like to be able to exist like fat people, okay? Y'all know people can see us, right? You know they can see us, right? You know that when we walk up the street, and no matter how much you put your arms together to make space for somebody, you still big. Like we just big. Like that's just how it is. We just taking up space. It's just basic physics. Like we take up space because that's the size that we are. Okay, fat, right? But then outside of that, us not wanting to take up space or people not allowing us or people making us feel like we're not allowed to take up space is one thing. But after you get past realizing that you are as big as you fucking are, love, like being in denial of your size will really have you out here like looking goofy, feeling goofy. Like, and I don't even mean to make you feel bad about it, but I'm dead ass. If you out here lying to yourself about how big you are, you won't live a life in secret for forever. You will. If you are uncomfortable with your size and you lying to yourself about it, you're never gonna walk into your experience. That doesn't mean lose weight. I'm not saying lose weight. What I'm saying is be honest with yourself about your size and go be that shit. Go the fuck out there and exist just like Lizzo is existing, but in your world. If you decide, okay, I love my body so much, I'm about to start wearing crop tops. You don't even have to go all the way to the point of having your whole ass out. I'm saying if you get to the point where you like, I'm about to start wearing crop tops and people around you start saying shit, you don't need those people around you. Wanna know why? Because you had been that size before you put on the fucking crop top. What those people are telling you is that they don't wanna see your fucking body, which is not somebody you wanna fuck with anyway. That's just it. That is really just it. I'm about to give you a story right now because I'm honest about everything that I say, and these stories really help. They just help me, okay? I'm about to tell you a story. My daddy like 500, 600 pounds, right? No joke, my daddy big as hell. He has been big as hell my whole fucking life. My father has never been skinny or worked on like consistently losing weight. He gets to this point where he just hits a wall and he stops. He'll just stop. Or he'll like overeat on his cheat days and shit like that. So my dad has been big for a large part of his life, and my dad has a lot of insecurities. My dad has never admitted his insecurities, but the way that I know that my father has insecurities is the way that he chose violence to raise me and my sister, the way that he was insecure about our bodies and all kinds of shit. My dad has all the proof of being an insecure big man. Well, one day he had the black ass nerve and audacity to tell me to tell one of my fat friends that she can't wear whatever the hell that she had on the last time I was hanging out with her because she needs to hide her belly. I said, I know you fucking lying. I just realized, like, oh, you mad because you couldn't do that when you had the opportunity to do that. And that's all I'm hearing when it comes to fat people talking about Lizzo, especially any fat woman. Any fat woman that's fixing her face to judge Lizzo's body is jealous. I cannot see it any other way. It ain't got shit to do with kids being at these games because these cheerleaders be twirling around in skirts and all that shit with their ass out anyway. So it has nothing to do with the children. It has nothing to do with it being disgusting. And somebody said she was jiggling everywhere. She had on like 17 pairs of performance tights. Her body was not moving. Like that shit was so intact. All you saw was the thong. You know what I mean? And then, what was the other one? It was kids is there. Somebody was like, it's not that she's fat. It's just that what the fuck she had on was ugly. Shut up. How about that's not true? How about if you do want to point out the bad fashion in the plus industry, then you should call out the plus industry and not make it based on one article of attire for one fat person. Like, let's just be real about this shit. I just truly believe fat people are jealous of Lizzo because she's living an experience that we were told we couldn't have. Don't get me wrong. I throw on a crop top. I have my ass out anywhere in the world, but that's just me. And I don't know. It ain't an everyday thing, but I'll do it when the fuck I feel like it. If I happen to be modeling the show or if I feel like wearing a fucking toupee, whatever the fuck I want to do, I'ma do. But there are fat people who do not give even themselves that permission. And that's the issue I got when niggas talking on Lizzo. That's the biggest issue. I don't really give a damn about what skinny people got to say about Lizzo because skinny people have been hating on fat people for forever. Since we was the reason why skinny niggas could eat, skinny people had some shit to say about fat people. Since skinny niggas was coming to fat people for nourishment because they knew fat people had food hundreds of years ago, that's how long skinny niggas been hating on fat people. So I'm really not worried about that. My concern is fat people and their obvious self-hate. I got an issue with that. I got a serious issue with that. I don't even want to get on y'all stifling black girl joy. I don't even want to get on how trash y'all have been her entire career, shitting on her when she literally dead ass be twerking and playing the flute. Like y'all motherfuckers is so basic. But outside of all of that, fat people are jealous of Lizzo. That's all it is. You can't convince me otherwise. That's it.